సార్ సైడ్ ఏలో ఒక లవ్ అండ్ బెట్రయల్ పెయిన్ అన్నీ చూసాం. సైడ్ బిలో లవ్తో పాటు ఒక రివెంజ్ ఏమైనా ఉంటుందా? రివెంజ్ డ్రామా ఏమైనా ఉంటుందా?
Revenge is also part of the film for sure. I mean, Hemant will be answering this better because probably I'll tell the story only now. But definitely revenge is a part of the whole story, but there's much more to it. The love what Manu had for Priya, that will continue in different formats inside B. But the love what was there inside A is there inside B as well. So even that story continues.
Hi Rakshit.
Hi.
I saw the first part. You are phenomenal. I told you already.
Yeah.
So in terms of like 10 years age gap, aging wise, looks wise, you can make the difference anyway. You change your hair and all. But in terms of acting, what did you do to make the audience feel that difference?
Well, if you watch the film, you'll get to know. But see, there's the core of the character remains the same. So he's the same character. He doesn't, not that he's become all rough and tough all of a sudden. But there is a 10 years journey where he has put on a lot of weight, not just in terms of physical appearance, but a lot of weight in terms of what he carries inside, in his mind. So that I think will come across when you watch the film. You'll know it. There's a lot of guilt he carries because in a lot of ways he has spoiled Priya's life as well, not just his. And probably he doesn't care about his life, but the girl he loved the most, he has spoiled her life. So there's a lot of guilt he carries inside, and I believe that also comes across, the way in the performance. I believe I've tried my best.
Cool sir, thank you. Vivek sir. సార్ ఫస్ట్ పార్ట్ రిలీజ్ అయినప్పుడు అంటే క్రిటికల్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో చూస్తే సినిమా చాలా స్లోగా ఉంది ఇలా అని అన్నారు. దెన్ ఇప్పుడు సెకండ్ పార్ట్ అనేది చాలా స్పీడ్గా థియేటర్స్కి వస్తుంది బేసికల్గా. అంటే మనం ఇలాంటి ఫినామినా ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయలేదు. ఇవాళ సీక్వెల్ అంటే 1 year 2 years లేట్ అవుతుంది కదా. ఇంత త్వరగా థియేటర్కి తీసుకురావడం వల్ల ఫస్ట్ పార్ట్ ఇంకా ఆడియన్స్లో సింక్ అయింది అనుకుంటున్నారా మీరు? దో ఇట్ వాజ్ ఆన్ అమెజాన్ ప్రైమ్. కామర్స్ వైజ్ ఎలా ఉండబోతుందని వాట్ యూ థింక్?
డెఫినెట్గా ఫస్ట్ దానికన్నా ఎక్కువ రిసెప్షన్ ఉంటుందని అనుకుంటున్నామండి. ఎందువల్ల అంటే అదే అమెజాన్లో చాలామంది చూస్తున్నారు, బాగా ట్రెండ్ అవుతుంది కూడా. సో సెకండ్ పార్ట్కి డెఫినెట్గా ఫస్ట్ పార్ట్ కన్నా ఎక్కువ రెస్పాన్స్ వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ ఉందని అనిపిస్తుంది.
హేమంత్ గారు హాయ్ సార్. గుడ్ సార్. ఫస్ట్ పార్ట్ వీ హ్యాపీ, బట్ ద థింగ్ ఈజ్ కన్నడ ఇట్స్ ఓకే సక్సెస్ఫుల్, బట్ తెలుగు ద మిక్స్డ్ రివ్యూస్ ఆర్ సమ్ దేర్. So part 2, you get any feedback from the Telugu audience why some parts are not good, and you changes you did any changes for that Telugu? No.
No sir. In terms of response, the one consistent response across all languages is about the pace. That first part is a little, it takes its time to tell the story, but that while we were making the film, we knew that it will have that kind of a feeling, because we believe that this film requires that treatment. And what I found very interesting is a lot of Telugu audience came out and they sent out messages on social media. A lot of things that we have seen obviously is on social media, and people who have written to us directly. So they have said that it was little slow, but we enjoyed it. It was not slow in a boring way. It was slow, but it helped us get into the emotion. Side B is a totally different film, in the sense that it is also, we have tried that same kind of poetry, but I keep always telling everywhere that the sea has two sides. The sea, when you go and stand in front of the sea, it's a very beautiful, calm, there's a beauty to the sea. But the same sea can become very rough, and there's a lot of chaos that Manu's character is carrying. So side B is that way, like the song, title song, is a very melodious song which was used in side A. Side B, it becomes like a rock song. So we are trying to show the change in tone through these things, and the film is obviously much more pacier. So there are no changes in terms of what we have incorporated, because both films were shot together and both films edit was locked much before. So no changes have been made.
Okay, thank you. All the best.
Rukmini, yeah. I'm Raja Bau from Filmy Beat. So you look so beautiful on screen and off screen. So what kind of fun and emotion gone through the character?
Gone through the what? Sorry, sir.
Character.
Fun. I think you're referring to side B or side A?
Both them.
It's been a very delightful character to play, in the sense that there have been moments of fun and cuteness, and it's about a relationship, right? So the beginning stages of it, as if you've seen side A, you know that there is that cuteness, that the romanticism between those two characters. So that was great fun to play. It was also great fun to do the workshops and develop that chemistry with Rakshit. Obviously, after that, there are a lot of trials that this couple goes through. So that, as an actor, was a great deal of work for me. And I think I have grown a lot as an actor simply because of having done these two films. And side B is exactly what side A was in terms of the intensity, but it's sort of the other end of the arc.
Now, what kind of challenge you face playing the character?
I faced a lot of but all the good kinds of challenges that push you as an actor and make you communicate better. So I think for me, it was being able to communicate that kind of truth in my performance, being completely vulnerable with the audience, with my co-actor, allowing very, very difficult, disturbing emotions to go through you and convey that in a manner that the audience should feel it. It doesn't matter whether I feel it.
Any Telugu offers from producers?
Some, sir, but nothing has been locked yet.
Okay, congrats.
Thank you so much.
Rukmini ma'am, hi. I'm Fan Kumar from Filmy Focus.
Hi.
Actually, first part lo hero garki చాలా తక్కువ డైలాగులు ఉంటాయి, మీన్స్ వెరీ లెస్ డైలాగ్స్. మీ డైలాగ్ పోర్షన్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. ఈ సెకండ్ పార్ట్లో ఎలా ఉండబోతుంది మీ క్యారెక్టర్?
I think one of the things that I liked about this character is that you don't have the crutch of dialogues. You have to do everything with your face. You have to do everything with your eyes, which is a different kind of performance. Sometimes when you have to work on dialogues, that's one type. I think side B also continues in the same vein of, fewer dialogues, but a lot of complex emotions purely through the eyes and the face. I think we've got a lot of really lovely response in general about the kind of, communication through the eyes, whether it's Rakshit's or mine or any of the other characters, and the subtext of the dialogue. So I think side B also continues in that vein. If you've enjoyed that from side A, there'll be a lot more of that in side B.
రక్షిత్ సార్, సార్ షార్ట్ టైం ఈ పిక్చర్ షూటింగ్ టైంలో సైడ్ ఏ అయితే ఒక లుక్లో ఉంటుంది, సైడ్ బి వేరే రఫ్ లుక్లో ఉంది. సో షార్ట్ టైంలో ఈ లుక్కి ఎలా మీరు చేంజెస్
It's not short time because I think once I finished shoot for side A, I had 777 Charlie film release, and after that we shot side B. So during the release I started putting on weight. Last time when I came for 777 Charlie promotions and all, I was already in this look, but we had not started shooting. So we took at least 5-6 months, 4-5 months, to put on weight and play this character.
డైరెక్టర్ హేమంత్ గారు, ఇది టోటల్లీ ఫిక్షనల్ లవ్ స్టోరీ అనా లేదా ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ ఏమైనా ఉందా?
Inspiration is real life, sir. I've seen whatever I see around me. I've observed, like when I travel in metro, when I travel in bus stand, and whatever I see, you can tell when somebody's in love. When you're walking, when you see two people, it can be any age, old people, young people, there is a certain energy they give. So my thing was to capture that energy and celebrate everyday things. Like there's nothing dramatic in the film in terms of the celebration of their love. I wanted to celebrate simple things like somebody calling and saying hi, or the way they say bye. So that is the inspiration. Of course, I have also been in love. I'm married, so the emotion is the same for everybody. So it's written with a lot of love.
Rakshit here. Hi sir. Excellent. Side B visuals, it's phenomenal. So side A also we enjoyed a lot of. But that, my question is, so you saw that Sriman Narayan and Charlie also, that's a struggle and everything, the character, life characters. So you are playing the same characters in that. So do you feel that the same characters are coming, or are you changing the next?
No, I think I have played very, very different characters in each film. Because
But
Sriman
lifestyle struggle and entire, there's a age gaps.
every story, every character has a struggle in some or the other way. I mean, Sriman Narayana didn't have struggle and stuff. It was very fun film. Charlie had a different kind of a struggle. This is a proper love story. But yeah, I've done my best to portray those characters in different ways. But I believe every story has an arc, every character has an arc, so the struggle comes across in one or the other way.
సార్ ఈ మెయిన్ ప్లాట్ ఉంది కదా, చేయని యాక్సిడెంట్ని జైలుకి వెళ్ళడం, ఇది ఎక్కడన్నా కన్నడ సినిమాలో తీసుకున్నారా లేదా తెలుగులోంచి తీసుకున్నారా ఈ ప్లాట్?
The accident, sir. Actually, your accident case,
మెయిన్ చేయని నేరానికి శిక్ష తెలుగులో ఆల్రెడీ కృష్ణ గారి నేరము శిక్ష వచ్చింది, సేమ్ ప్లాట్. ఇది కన్నడలో కూడా ఎనీ?
No, sir. I was a prime witness for a hit and run case.
Okay.
In which I saw a police inspector die, and I was the prime witness. I was behind the vehicle, so that the idea for this came from there. Of course, there are many films which with hit and run case. There's nothing new in the plot. There's a very famous Kannada film called Accident, which Mr. Anant Nag sir and Shankar Nag sir had done in Kannada, which is a very celebrated film. Like that in Telugu, I'm sure there's a hit and run case. So it is not inspired from any film. The reason for me to write the story is because I saw the accident in front of me. That is the root cause for me to decide on writing it, because I saw somebody die in front of me, and it was a very that visual stayed with me and disturbed me a lot. So that was the inspiration mainly.
జైల్ ఎపిసోడ్ చాలా రియలిస్టిక్, చాలా బాగుంది.
I did a lot of research, went to jail, but to do research, I visited the jail with a couple of police officers and went through all the different sections. I spoke to convicts who have finished 10 years, 12 years. I asked them, interviewed them, and took all their stories, and that's how that. Because usually cinema jail is shown very. It is not accurate. It is very far from truth. So for me, I wanted to show that world. Because when I saw it, I was very fascinated, because there was a factory, there was a bakery. All of that is real, and I was like, this is very beautiful that it is not being shown. So in fact, you can make an entire film about the jail life itself.
Okay.
No, I went about 3-4 times, sir. The whole day I was there. Thankfully, only the day I was allowed to go out after that.
సార్ అందూప్ గారు, మీరు ఈ సినిమా చూసిన తర్వాత మీకు ఏమనిపించింది? అసలు మీ టీం చేసిన తర్వాత ఈ టైప్ సినిమాలో 2 పార్ట్స్గా ఓకే అనుకున్నారా, లేదా ఒకే పార్ట్ అయితే బెటర్ అని మీకు ఏమనిపించిందా?
లేదండి, నాకు ఫస్ట్ నుంచి ఫీల్ గుడ్ లవ్ స్టోరీస్ చాలా ఇష్టం. సో దీంట్లో ఆ 3 పార్టీలో చాలా బాగా అనిపించింది నాకు. లవ్ స్టోరీ కానీ, హీరో హీరోయిన్ మధ్య కెమిస్ట్రీ కానీ. సో డెఫినెట్గా పార్ట్ బి నుంచి ఇంకా చాలా ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను నేను.
వేగర్ సార్, ఒక హానెస్ట్ స్టోరీని క్యాలిక్యులేషన్స్ పెద్దగా ఏమీ లేకుండా పీపుల్ మీడియా ఫ్యాక్టరీ తెలుగులోకి తెచ్చింది. దానికి అప్రిషియేట్ చేయాలి కంపల్సరీ, మిమ్మల్ని కానీ పీపుల్ మీడియా ఫ్యాక్టరీని కానీ. ఫస్ట్ పార్ట్కి ఏంటంటే ఒక రకమైన ఛాలెంజ్, మన రిలేటివ్లీ అన్నోన్ ఫేసెస్, లేకపోతే ఒక లవ్ స్టోరీ, కొంచెం స్లో థీమ్, దానివల్ల ఒక రకమైన ఛాలెంజ్ వచ్చింది. ఫస్ట్ పార్ట్కి మీరు అన్నట్టు ఏంటంటే ఒక సెక్షన్ నుంచి అప్రిసియేషన్ వచ్చినా వేరే కారణాల వల్ల రీచ్ అనేది కొంచెం తగ్గింది. ఇప్పుడు సెకండ్ పార్ట్కి టైం ఉంది, మీరు ఇందాక చెప్పినట్టు ఏం డిఫరెంట్గా చేయబోతున్నారు? సో టు మీట్ మోర్ వైడర్ ఆడియన్స్ని రీచ్ అవ్వడానికి కానీ, సినిమా ఇంకా ఎక్స్పాండ్ అవ్వడానికి కానీ ఏం చేయబోతున్నారు?
నేను అనుకున్నది ఫస్ట్ పార్టే ట్రైలర్ సార్ సెకండ్ పార్ట్కి. సో ట్రైలర్ బాగా పాస్ అయింది కాబట్టి సెకండ్ పార్ట్ చాలా బాగా పిక్ అవుతుంది అనిపిస్తుంది.
ఓకే. అండ్ మీ సంస్థదే సంక్రాంతి సినిమా ఈగల్. ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే ఒక డజన్ సినిమాలు పైగా వచ్చేసినాయి ఇప్పటికే. ఏంటంటే మన ఇండస్ట్రీలో సక్సెస్ రేట్ చాలా తక్కువ. కాంపిటీషన్ వల్ల ఒక సినిమా నుంచి ఒక సినిమా డ్యామేజ్ చేసుకోకూడని పరిస్థితి మనందరి మీద ఉంది. బట్ ఏంటి మీ ప్రొడ్యూసర్లు ఏదైనా కూర్చొని సార్ట్ అవుట్ చేసుకుంటున్నారా? ఇన్ని సినిమాలు ఎలా వస్తాయి అసలు? సంక్రాంతి సీజన్ అయినా 3-4 వస్తాయి, కానీ అవి డజన్ పైగా ఉన్నాయి ఇప్పుడు. చాలామంది ఈగల గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. అసలు ఏంటి ఎవరికాళ్ళు అంటే ఈగోలకు పోయి మా సినిమా మేము ముందు చేసాము, ముందు అనౌన్స్ చేసాము, మేము రావాలి, మేము ఎందుకు వెనక్కి తగ్గాలి అన్నట్టుగానే ఉంటున్నారా? లేకపోతే కూర్చొని మాట్లాడుకుని ఏదన్నా సార్ట్అవుట్ చేసే ఉద్దేశంలో ఉన్నారా?
అంటే మేమైతే వస్తున్నాం సార్. అంటే ఇది ఈగో కాదు, మేము ముందు అనౌన్స్ చేసాము, మేము ముందు నుంచి బ్లాక్ చేసుకుని ఉన్నాం కాబట్టి వస్తున్నాము. సో సినిమా ఈగల్ సంక్రాంతికి వస్తుందండి.
బట్ ఏంటంటే మంచి సినిమాలు క్లాష్ వల్ల రీచ్ తగ్గకూడదని చెప్పి ఉంటుంది కదా.
అంటే పండక్కి విండో ఉంటుందండి.
మరి 6 సినిమాలు 7 సినిమాలు
అంటే అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక 3-4 సినిమాలకు విండో అయితే ఉంటుంది. సో అందులో మేము ఒకటి ఉంటాం డెఫినెట్గా. సో డెఫినెట్గా థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
Hi Rukmini. Here. You are also your acting is phenomenal in the film.
Thank you so
And
much.
you are also one of the reason to God hit the film. So my question is, what's your challenging scene to act with Rakshit garu?
I don't want to give away any spoilers, but there's a scene where Manu tells Priya Saidelo what he's done. I found that scene very challenging that day. I think, I'm not sure why, maybe my energy was off and I was fumbling the dialogues a lot, and because it was just my second film, I was very nervous as an actor, and I still am. I knew that that's a very important scene. In order for the rest of the film to progress, that's a very important scene. So I was putting a lot of pressure on myself. And even the way the scene was formed, there's a lot of chaos going on around. So konisarlu this thing, it doesn't work because of the juniors and everything around. Also sometimes I would fumble dialogues, and that scene was particularly difficult, but everything else was great fun. Even this was fun in the end once I got it right.
Chaitra, welcome to Tollywood.
Thank you, sir. Thanks.
So can you elaborate your role in the Sapta Sagaralu Dhaati?
It's complicated, but she's a very strong, independent woman. So they're already in love, and there is a baggage that Manu carries, and I enter that world. And I also come with certain baggage, and I've gone through a lot of things too. So when such people meet, what happens is what is a part of side B story also. So I enter into their world where there's already Manu, there's already Priya, and Surabhi also comes into their space. And that's her. And what happens in that drama is something exciting for me as an audience, and as an actor to perform also in that space was interesting. So yeah, that's Surabhi.
One most controversial thing in the media is Rashmika's deepfake video. How do you react on that? You both can answer it.
I think it's wrong. I mean, it's wrong. And like how she mentioned, now that we are in the front line, it's easy for us to just put up a post and tell this is wrong, and this is not right, and things like that. And we know that people keep questioning us or trolling and commenting bad things, and we've probably learnt a way to keep it at bay and neglect and ignore. And what if it happens to a small child or a young girl and she does not know how to handle that? So I think it's really, really bad on whoever is doing that just for clicks and views and whatever that is. I think people should take action against such things and stop something like that to happen. Do you have anything to say about it?
No, I agree completely with what Chaitra said. It's wrong on every possible level. But I mean, actors and actresses are normally the first victims of that kind of thing. But we need to remember that other people are also affected by it, and people who may not have access to the kind of platforms that we do to draw awareness about it. So the fact that we're able to alert people that this is not a real video, someone may think that that's a real video of someone who's not an actor. That's an extremely dangerous position. So there are punishments for it. I hope they start coming into action.
సార్ వివేక సార్, నాన్ స్టాప్గా సినిమాలు చేసుకుంటూ పోతున్నారు. చిన్న సినిమా నుంచి పెద్ద సినిమా దాకా కూడా చేస్తున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు నెక్స్ట్ మీరు ప్రభాస్ గారిది అండ్ మారుతి కాంబినేషన్లో కూడా చేస్తున్నారు. కానీ దాని గురించి ఎటువంటి అప్డేట్ రావట్లేదని చాలామంది ప్రభాస్ ఫ్యాన్స్ మాత్రం చాలా వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నారు. దాని నుంచి ఏదైనా చిన్న అప్డేట్ ఎప్పుడు వచ్చే అవకాశం ఉంది ప్రభాస్ ఫ్యాన్స్ కోసం?
ఇంకా ఏది ప్లాన్ చేయలేదండి.
అంటే మరి షూటింగ్ ఏమైనా జరుగుతుందా సార్? ఏంటి అసలు దాని గురించి?
అదే సార్, అప్డేట్లన్నీ ఇస్తాం సార్. అంటే ఇంకా ముందు 2 సినిమాలు ఉన్నాయి కదా సార్, దాని తర్వాత వస్తాం.
Rakshit. Here. Congratulations for National Award.
Thank you, thank you.
I have been crying from the last 50 days by remembering and watching Sapta Sagaralu Side A.
Okay.
What kind of emotions we can expect in Side B?
I think Hemant is a better person to answer this.
Compare it to Side A.
Huh.
What kind of emotions?
So this is going to be little. See, I always, you know, what is the difference between side A and side B? I always say that side A is more of Indian classical fusion with the Western music, but side B is completely rock and roll. So yeah, so it's going to be. What do you say? I think you should answer this.
No, see, like I was saying, it is the comparison that I give you is between the sea and you know, how the sea can turn rough. So it is the emotional quotient and the emotional intensity will still be the same. It is just that it has taken a completely different shift. There's a different tone. So if you have really liked side A, then I think you will like side B.
And you used to colored blue color for side A and red color for side B. Is there any purpose for that?
There's no purpose. We have used I like having a theme, a color theme for the film. I've done it with all my films. This film I was able to do it exactly like how I wanted it. So the red was basically the color for side B, and blue was for side A. Blue is very calming color. It has a sense of what do you say? It has a sense of relief. So, and it was a color that was attributed to Priya. So in side B, the color that is attributed to Surabhi is red, and there is a little bit of violence as well. There's a little bit of chaos as well. So for that, red is a slightly, it's an appropriate color. So that is the main reason.
Yeah.
All the best.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. బికాజ్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఇంకా ఉన్నాయి ప్రెస్ వారికి వేరే ప్రెస్ మీట్స్ కాబట్టి ఇక్కడే. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ యువర్ క్వశ్చన్స్. అఫ్ కోర్స్ మీరు అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్కి కంటిన్యూషన్. సో ప్రేమ త్యాగాన్ని కోరుకున్న ప్రేమ దక్కలేదు, ఇప్పుడు తెగింపు చూస్తామేమో మనం, చూడాలి.